What's up guys, today's day 296 on our journey to 2000, and in today's video we are going to zoom into my face because I forgot to do that, and then we're gonna go over this game I played after losing yesterday's game, and then we're gonna play a 10-minute rapid game. So this game was kind of normal stuff, except I already missed something, which is going towards the center, I think because I'm putting pressure here, and there's not a great way to really stop this threat. For example, this move, but then bishop e3 computer likes. I mean, I would do maybe bishop c4, which is still good. Putting pressure. This is weak. You want a fianchetto, but it doesn't feel right. I don't know if I would be able to take advantage of that, but I didn't go for that. I played kind of a crazy game, just completely bashing out and attacking. I blunder a pawn away, and then I see this blunder right here, which my opponent doesn't. He could just take this pawn. So I bring the knight back. I bring this knight in. I thought that was clever to win this pawn. He couldn't take it because I would take his rook. And then here I recognize that I'm losing this knight. Not great, right? I want to keep the queen to maybe create some complications, and I start playing faster. I somehow win the knight back, and the game is looking okay. It's still not great. He keeps coming in with checks. And here I thought the simplest thing for him to do was just to trade. Right, if you trade, you're definitely winning. Just keep this all combined. Maybe come in with your king, try to get rid of this pawn, and it's like GG's, right? But my opponent doesn't trade the rooks, lets my rook get in. I had some trick here. If my opponent didn't pay attention, I was... I don't remember. There was some trick, maybe checkmating or doing something, but my opponent doesn't let me do that. And then I take this. I saw this check, but I didn't know what to do after this. Apparently, rook a6, and the pawn being, or this being here is better. King d2. I don't really understand. I guess my king is better positioned. It's not in the back row, so it can't get checked over here. It can't get checked here because of the knight, and that's my guess as to why this is better. But anyway, this is what happens instead. I don't even recognize that he could take here. But I see that I have this pawn that's close to promotion, so I think, okay, let me activate my king, and I'll try just to go back and forth here. Maybe move my knight around, maybe not. But my opponent moves the bishop, and I guess because he's running low on time, which is, you know, what happens to me a lot of times, he panics and pushes this pawn. This allows me to take and basically bring my king all the way here and trade pieces. Now, some of you may not have noticed, but my opponent actually got his king stuck. And I started calculating a little bit, somewhere around here. And I calculated, maybe it was a little bit before. I calculated that basically trading here, yeah, I spent like 15 seconds calculating. Basically, I thought his best move was to try to get around. But then I thought he gets too far away from my pawn and I could promote, which is correct. So anyway, this is what happened. You have to be very careful here not to blunder a drawn position. For example, if I were to push here, now it's kind of terrible. I have literally no way to really do anything. So I did it right. I took the pawn. My king protects this pawn. I check. And then here, very important, to just checkmate. There's nothing else there. So I won that game. I'm back to 1796. And we'll see what happens in this game right now against an 1821 from Ukraine. Let's see if we could get back. We're gonna go into the Pirt's defense, and we can kind of play these moves a little faster. They're obvious moves for us. And okay, my opponent goes into the Austrian. If we come here and he attacks, takes, I believe we have this, so I'm gonna just fianchetto, let him attack. Okay, it doesn't do that. Bishop g4 is very popular in the line I was looking at to trade this off. But I don't want to trade that off anymore. I'm just going to castle and see what my opponent does. Okay. Now, I can come here targeting this. Well, I guess that only works if the bishop is here. If we come here, takes. Wait, here, takes. Check. Takes. Knight here. This could be an idea. But I don't like it. If he comes here, takes this. We still have this going on. We could also come here, getting our queen on this diagonal, which is popular. Or we could even go c6. c5 if takes, we come here. If takes again, no. He offered a draw? No. What the? What? 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 He's offering a draw? What happened? What was that? What the heck? What the heck just happened? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm so confused. We have this check now. I really don't understand what my opponent is doing. I kind of want to go with the check. But I kind of want to come here, trade stuff off. Let's see. We have this. We have this. Let's go with this move first. If our opponent comes here, that does make for an interesting set of moves. So maybe this is better first and then here. But no, let's go here actually. What? What is he doing? Why is he playing so fast? I'm so confused. Should I have gone here? Okay, the idea here is to come here, push the knight away, and then to take here. Right? So we're going to do exactly that. Our opponent has this move, but then we just take, and we're winning. Yeah, now we take here, and I think this is good. This is very good for us. This is a clever move, but we can take... We can even push. I like pushing. No, because then he takes and he looks at this. So, I like how our knight is positioned as well. Maybe there's something like queen here, give up the pawn. Takes, if takes here, if here, then takes, if takes, we have this, right? So takes. Oh, we don't have this. What am I saying? This. Now, if he moves the knight out of the way to have some sort of attack on our queen, we could check. Attack, take. Why does he keep offering a draw? Did you make a mistake? I'm so confused. Let's go here. Let's go here. And I think if he doesn't move the knight, we'll come here. Okay. I mean, we can start this now. Takes. If takes, then we're just... Oh, then takes, actually. But then here, takes. It gets so messy. I think the easiest... I mean, we can go here. But he's not forced to take. He could... I'm so annoyed that he keeps offering a draw. If I come here... Okay. If I come here and he takes, we take with check. If I come here, where's this knight trying to go? I mean, it attacks the rook. If he moves the rook out of the way, we can't take because of the knight. So maybe here, if takes, then here, knight goes out of the way. Check, pawn blocks. Or we could just take here. Or here, right? Why help him develop? Let's go here. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Getting close to trapping everything, though. Not great. What's going on? Take, or whatever, take. Again, helping him develop pieces doesn't make sense. But this helps us develop our bishop, and we're up a piece. So there's no need to overthink and lose because of our overthinking. Maybe take, and then take here. Here, he comes here. Then we have this move. If takes, we take. Okay. Oh, he could take. Oops. If he attacks this, here. Gonna go here. He's offering a draw again. I've never seen someone offer so many draws. Okay, I think this is winning now. What? Push. We'll just push this. Offered a draw. This guy offered a draw like 20 times. I've never seen this. It's so weird. If here, he comes here. It could be drawn pretty soon. So let's go here. Or we can go here. He gets closer. Push. Takes. Here, or whatever. Here, takes. Here, takes. Here, takes. Or takes. Here. And that's winning. Yeah, so this is winning. I didn't see this move, but here, takes, here, takes. Should be fine. We have reserved tempi actually, so it doesn't even matter what he does. For example, here he takes opposition, but we can push this pawn. This is some endgame knowledge for some of you. And now he moves out of the way and our king can take control, letting our pawn to come in, you see? And this is pretty impossible. I mean, this we could take opposition again. and just completely allow the pawn to push. And now there's nothing that stops this from becoming a queen. Our opponent will probably resign. Maybe not, but this is GG's. Yeah. So we're 1805 rated players. They want a rematch. I guess they made a mistake before they... I don't even know what happened. But I wasn't going to draw. I don't know. If they messaged and said like, oh, I made a mistake or blah, 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 then maybe I would have actually pressed draw. But like, no. At that point, they didn't make a simple blunder, you know? Like, they offered me a draw before making this king move. And this position is completely fine, and I knew that, so... Very weird. Very weird stuff. By the way, for those wondering, if this were to happen, I would have taken here. And the idea here is if takes, there's nothing that can easily attack my queen right away. Computer likes bishop e3 to protect this pawn, I guess. And here I'll just castle and imagine this. For this to come here, we have c5. And if something like this, we could actually take this. So that doesn't work. Anyway, all of this was normal. So c6 was not the move. c5 is just a scary move. The reason why I didn't want to do it is because this looks really dumb to me. Like, I thought I was down a pawn, but I'm not. I don't know how to count. And then after queen a5, this looks stupid to me. Now, this is completely fine because this knight can't take. And this is my mistake. For example, if he tries to do this, we could even take this. And this is pretty bad. Actually, computer likes queen a3 here. But I don't really go into this line, like ever. So I'm scared of playing c5 because it looks like I lose a bunch of things. But I guess it's not scary looking at it like this. And if something like this, I could even develop a piece. Like this, I have e8. But another move is actually taking first. And if he takes back, which, you know, would make sense, I think taking here would give the advantage to white because they can block. And now I'm still dealing with this issue. So in this position, I would probably go rook e8. And there's... I guess there's not really a good way to protect this pawn, and we could just take it. So, and our queen is looking here, so it's not as bad as it may look actually. d5, and probably start developing our pieces, right? Something like king here. I would want to bring. Okay, well this just blunders a rook, but assuming that it didn't, then something like wow, it's actually a tricky position. Something like this, and well, knight c3 because we win a pawn. But yeah, I guess my opponent doesn't have as much as I thought they did. Anyway, this was the position instead. He was playing around with his kings, and this I could have taken here. There's nothing to be afraid of here. That's really bad by me. There's no threat. There's really no threat here. Well, no, I wouldn't do that because the knight could take back. Something like this. This is winning. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. I was just stuck on my own plan. And here I thought c5, but then I thought, what do I do here? I could just take the rook, so I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. After this, the knight coming here doesn't work because I just take. So I'm still missing a lot of really easy moves. And here, computer likes knight takes on d2. I'm just helping him develop though, no? But I guess the idea is our pawn is not getting captured. Whereas if he were to take here and we take, then he could take this pawn back, right? Instead of us taking a pawn back. But like, I mean, I still see this as winning a pawn here. Apparently computer doesn't like it. Takes, this check. Okay, this was all the best moves. Wow, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. And what's the difference? I mean, this is the same idea. Yeah, it's basically the same idea. Here, computer likes c5, just completely cutting the bishop off. This move makes more sense, but I didn't want my pawns to be all on dark squares. And here, this was all fine, actually. And I was still completely winning, but it just felt a little scary. Was there anything crazy bad here? No. Yeah, I calculated this right. Thankfully, I'm confident enough in my abilities with this type of endgame, and there was literally nothing to worry about here. Even if he takes my h5 pawn and tries to push, it just takes too long. And here my opponent resigned because after something like this, there's, I mean, the easiest thing, just make another queen and checkmate, right? So here, and this is a checkmate. Anyway, if you guys watched this far, I hope you guys enjoyed. And say chess studying in the comments below, because I asked ChatGPT to help me make a study plan, and it surprisingly made a pretty good study plan. Like, I asked it to make me a document, right? Like a Google document. And it actually helped me. And this is like to reach National Master, even. And it went through this whole thing. So I want to show you guys that. I used this for today, actually, for studying for today. And I asked it to like do certain things, whatever. Chess training planning to reach 2200 USCF, which I believe is National Master. I said I want to opening, positional play, puzzles, end game, middle game, game analysis, and I want to start going to tournaments next week. So it said Monday do tournament game review, Tuesday tactical puzzles and blindfold chess, which I actually did today. And it's an hour a day is kind of the goal for me. End game study, right? Yusupov, since I have this book. And actually, they recommended Silman's endgame course or Dvoretsky's endgame manual. Friday long online game. This is in case... Well, the thing is, I'm not going to be able to go to tournaments every week. But that, like, I'm not sure. So this might change a little, but this is pretty cool. Saturday opening study, focusing on periods in Vienna. Sunday classical game or tournament. And then monthly editions. And the thing I really like about this is, first, it did all the work for me. But that's not what I really like. What I really like is that it kind of reminds me of like a workout routine. I don't work out, but I know that people do like leg day, you know, arm day, whatever. And this kind of reminds me of that because you're focusing on different aspects of the game every day. Now, of course, for the daily videos, I will be making, you know, daily videos still until the end of the year at least. So those videos will be playing 10-minute games, 10-minute rapid games, and that's kind of a side part of this. But next year I might not even make daily videos. Maybe I'll make once a week, kind of showcasing what happened, or, you know, talking about my tournament game or something. So but, you know, let's try to hit 2000 chess.com rating by the end of the year at least. And yeah, thanks for watching this far. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. You could pause and read this if you'd like, and if you actually want to use this, let me know. I guess I can put it on the Discord. I communicate on Discord. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.